Hello and welcome back. My name is Judith and I'd like to show you what recovery can do for you. This lawn was completely burned up during the drought in 2019 and not too dissimilar to many lawns after the hot summer. This photograph was taken on September the 27th and this one after an application of recovery together with some autumn rain just 25 days later. Recovery is an organic-based lawn fertiliser endorsed by the RHS. One fertiliser looks much like another, so what is so different about recovery? And why would it come so highly recommended? Recovery is organic-based and has many advantages, which I would like to tell you about. As I have said, lawn dried out during the summer drought, leaving it looking like a bare field of stubble. The first job was to mow as low as possible. Then, so that all the dead matter was removed, the scarifier was set down to ground level and scarified once long ways and then a second time across the lawn at 90 degrees. The amount of dead matter that was removed was considerable. There was no need to reseed as there was no bare patches before the drought, which told us that the grass roots were probably still okay. So recovery was immediately applied. There are two spreading rates for recovery. The first is to give a tired lawn a lift. In this case you can apply at a rate of about 20 kilograms over 400 square metres. If, however, the lawn has had a very heavy play or intensive drought, as this lawn had, it needs to be applied more thickly, at between 10 and 20 kilograms over 200 square metres. We used the 20 kilograms on 200 square metres. Being organic based, recovery is safe for pets and children. This is the result after just 3 weeks. It is true that it rained well during that time, but if it had not, the fertiliser could have been watered in. As I have said, recovery is organically based, so it will not burn if it does not rain. However, it does need rain or irrigation to activate it. And here we see the results. Grass is like the proverbial iceberg. We only see the leaf, but the real work is done under the ground. And a lot of this work is done by the microorganisms, which are found naturally in the soil. The microorganisms have many important functions. Let's look at the three most important ones. The first function is to move the nutriments through the soil from where the fertiliser lands to the grass roots. The second is to help the roots to absorb these nutriments when they arrive. As they move the nutriments through the soil, they undertake a third function, which is to break down the fertiliser into food that plants can absorb. These microorganisms are stimulated by a compound called Humifirst, which is the unique ingredient in recovery. The grass plant then develops strong roots, which in turn produce healthy green leaves. This is important because many lawn fertilisers contain an excessive amount of nitrogen, which encourages excessive leaf growth. These are designed to impress the gardener by making the lawn look good for a short while. But in fact, the excessive growth weakens the rest of the grass plant, which ends up being soft and susceptible to disease. Recovery, along with Emobacter, which I talked about in a previous video, work in a completely different way to most other lawn fertilisers. Recovery feeds the root, which strengthens the plant, which then feeds the leaf. And what surprises most people is that what seems to be a long way round is in fact remarkably quick, as the pictures show. You can restore your lawn after hard play or drought in weeks if you use our recovery. And you can do your part in helping to achieve a healthy environment. that saving our planet is too big a problem for us to think about. But by using organic fertilisers, we gardeners can make a real difference. If gardeners used organic fertiliser instead of chemical ones, they would be doing their bit to sustain our planet and get better results in the process. So really it's a win-win situation. And by the way, Viano, the manufacturers of our fertilisers, also do their bit by only using solar energy throughout the whole of their manufacturing plant. It's been really good to talk to you again. I hope you'll give recovery a try. If you do, I'm sure that you will see the results that I've just been talking about. So till the next time, good gardening to you all.